Having a well-behaved dog will help keep it safe. If you allow him to get lost, or he tends to rush out of the house when the door is open, then you are required to turn around when called. Keeping your dog away from a speeding vehicle or an aggressive animal can save his life. Dogs with good manners are also good neighbors. You don't want to allow yourself to show unbridled enthusiasm to a dog-scared child or an unsteady elderly neighbor. Makes sense? Hello viewers, welcome to my channel, where you get well-versed with the dog world. In today's video, we will share with you some ways that train your dog to listen to your command. Are you ready to learn some tips? If so, stay with us till the end of the video. When should you start training? For a puppy under 3 months old, you should start right away with very light training. Start with potty training and basic house rules, such as where he sleeps, where he should be during your mealtimes, what rooms he's allowed in, sitting on the couch, etc. When a dog is about 3 or 4 months old, it has an attention span long enough to learn basic commands. Before you start, buy the tools you need. Your veterinarian can be a good source for recommending an appropriate training collar and leash considering your dog's size and weight. You'll also need a supply of snacks that you can keep in your pocket. Rarely does a dog not be motivated by something good to eat. Remove excess energy. If you've ever tried to communicate with a super toddler, you know how distracting excited energy can be. It is no different with dogs. When your dog is making his way outside, his sole focus is on releasing all the pent-up energy inside, and it will be difficult for him to listen to you. So, remember exercise first, discipline, and then affection. A daily walk that really drains your dog's energy will go a long way. Consistently. If your dog gets different messages about his behavior, they won't understand what you want from them. The same is true if family members enforce the rules differently. Sit down as a family and discuss the rules, boundaries, and limits you want to set for your dog. It can be helpful to write them down and display them somewhere prominent. Master your energy. Dogs listen to their pack leaders, and you can only be a leader if you're displaying calm and assertive energy. If you are frantic or uncertain when giving commands, the dog will correct you. Unfortunately, many of us are not really aware of the energy we are radiating. Ask a friend to observe your behavior and provide feedback or even film it so you can see for yourself. Back to basics. Does your dog really know commands? It can take hundreds or even thousands of repetitions for some dogs to learn a new skill. Practice makes perfect. You may need to focus on retraining to make sure your dog is actually getting some sleep. Stop relying on verbal commands. Dogs don't talk to each other, they use energy and body language to communicate. So it's no surprise that they sometimes have trouble hearing our verbal commands, especially when our constant talking bombards them throughout the day. Even if they know a command, they may actually associate it more with a nonverbal cue you give at the same time, something you may not even realize you're doing. If your dog is listening to you, consider what might have changed about your physical presence. Are you holding a baby? Are you sitting down? Are you looking away? Small changes like these can affect your ability to convey your message as usual fully. Note your dog's emotional state. In addition to pent-up energy, your dog may be distracted by several emotions. If you're trying to train him to wait until the neighbor's dog approaches, your dog may instead be so focused on claiming his territory that he's left you out. Or she may be so frightened by the sound of thunder and lightning that there is no mental space left to hear your command to go to her crate. You have to deal with the underlying problem before getting the dog to really listen to you. If you continue to have problems, consider hiring a professional to help. Communication between you and your dog is essential to both of you and is worth your time and energy investment. Reward your dog. Rewards can help reinforce certain behaviors. Reward your dog for behaviors that please you, and never reward destructive behaviors. You can give your dog any reward, such as a reward, praise, or just pats on the head and back. Be flexible. There is no single method that applies to all dogs. Training methods that work with other dogs may not work for your dog. Try to find the best training method that works for your dog. Be flexible with your options and try to adapt to your dog's nature. Make a habit of exercising. Make exercise part of your daily routine. As it is said, practice makes perfect. The more you train your dog, the better it will learn. However, keep your training session short. Your dog may get bored if the training session is too long. Dog training is not a linear process. Just because you have several training sessions with your dog doesn't mean it can now do this whenever you may ask. It does. Your dogs may forget what you taught them in the previous training session. You may need to refresh your dog's memory if that happens. Have realistic expectations. Barking, digging, and jumping are typical behaviors of all dogs. Changing these behaviors will take time. You cannot expect your dogs to reverse these behaviors in a short time. Give them enough time, and you will see results. Well, that was today's video, guys. Thanks a ton for watching it. Let us know how you liked it in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned as we bring more intriguing content to your screens. Till then, stay healthy, discover more. Peace.